Good morning, afternoon, everyone, and happy Wednesday. My name is Christie. We are going to be doing a deep stretch class today. I know it's usually abs and stretch, however, I wanted to move it more towards stretching because I'm not sure we all get as much stretching as we should, especially during quarantine. So that's going to be our focus today. It's only 20 minutes from 12 to 12:20. So I do encourage you to take this time to yourself. Maybe turn your cell phone on silent, your computer alerts on silent. Take this 20 minutes to yourself and really hone in on your body. So as always, this class is all about you. Feel free to pause at any time you need to, grab a drink, towel off. It is gentle stretching, so very important to listen to your body throughout this as well. But without further ado, we're going to get it started, and we are actually going to start in a standing position for this. So all we're going to do with our feet shoulder width apart, knees are soft, and then we're going to engage our abs. So there might be a little bit of a pelvic tilt here. We're raising our arms up straight above us, and all we're going to do is shift from side to side, really stretching and elongating the side of our body. Opening up between those ribs and hips. Good. Take your time with this. Feel the stretch along the side of our body, our lats, our obliques, all the way. Good. Keep going. We're going to go one more each side before we readjust our stance. And as we readjust, we are just widening that stance a little bit wider than shoulder width this time. Raise those hands up one more time and do the exact same thing, shifting side to side, stretching the sides of our bodies. Perfect. Good. And then from here, we are going to shift our hips over to one foot and then bend over with a straight back for a nice deep hamstring stretch. So you have a couple options here. If your right leg is stretching right now, we actually want to put a little bit of weight on the opposite leg. We never lean on that stretching leg. Or if you have the flexibility, you can come all the way down to the ground. But we're just doing a nice deep hamstring stretch. Hold it right here. Awesome. Very nice. We're going to bring it back down to the center. Right in between, in the middle. Feel it in both hamstrings, the back of our legs. Soften those knees and give me a slow roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Perfect. 2 big shoulder rolls. And then once again, raise those arms. We're going to reach side to side. So this should be big, nice, and controlled breathing as we do these. Really lean over, feel the stretch in our side. Good. Hold it to your left. And then same thing, we shift, and we're leaning down for that hamstring stretch. Wonderful job. Hold it right here. Once again, left leg, if your left leg is straight, we feel this in the back of that upper thigh, our hamstrings. Perfect. Wonderful job. Square towards the front and then let it hang down center one more time. Relax the neck and head all the way down. Toes are pointed forward. We feel this in both hamstrings. And then what we're going to do, we're going to grab opposite elbow, let it hang, relax the neck all the way. We should feel a little bit of a stretch in our upper thoracic region. and even a little release in our lower back as well. So for here, ragdoll pose, we're just going to give a slight sway left and right, whatever feels right for your body. Wonderful. Release those hands to the ground, soften those knees, and give me another slow roll up. And shoulders. Wonderful job. So I do have a mat out. If you do not have a mat, you can use a carpet or a towel. Just make sure it isn't loose or on a slippery surface to where it would slip out from underneath you. But what we're going to do, we're going to come down into a plank position. So wrists are right under shoulders, and then we are coming up on our toes. Our back is nice and straight. We are sucking in that navel towards spine to engage those abs. We're looking straight down in front of us. All we're going to do, we're going to bring one foot forward between those hands right here in what is called a low lunge. And then we're just going to hold it right here, straightening that back. Hold it right here. This is an awesome hip stretch, hip flexor, all of the above. Wonderful job. Keep those abs engaged through this as well. And then what we're going to do with our breath, we are going to inhale. If my left foot is forward, we are going to turn towards the left. Inhale, open up the collarbone and the chest. Exhale, release that hand back down. Keep going. Inhale, open. Exhale, come down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. We're going to drop that back knee down to the mat. Push our weight towards our front heel and come into a kneeling position. If you have bad knees, you can roll the mat for a little extra cushion here. But we're in a kneeling lunge. So right now, what we're going to do, we're going to tilt our pelvis so we engage our abs. We're right here. We're going to push it forward slightly, keeping that front knee behind toe. Chest is high, abs are engaged. Perfect. If your left foot is forward, we're going to take that right arm up and lean over to that opposite side. So you'll see I actually have my left foot forward, my left forearm on that left knee for balance, and I'm reaching over to deepen this side stretch and even your hip flexor. Hold it right here. You are looking straight ahead. Awesome. Wonderful. Bring it back center. Woo, how'd that feel? One more time. Inhale up. Straight up. Exhale, lean over to the side. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, relax those palms down to the mat. Very gently come center. We're going to curl those back toes under and then come back into a plank position. Very nice. Hold it right here for 3 deep breaths, keeping that back straight. Good. 2 more. And 1. Good. On your next inhale, bring that opposite foot forward. And then hold it right here, straightening that back out. So you might find that your hips kind of drop a little bit towards the mat. Hold it right here. Very nice. You always do have the option of lowering that back knee. Okay? Totally up to you. Good. And same thing as we did on the other side. We are inhaling, opening up that collarbone up towards the ceiling. Exhale, relax back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Go ahead and drop that back knee. Release your back foot flat on the ground. Perfect job. And then you're gonna push the weight through that front heel one more time into a kneeling lunge. So same as we did on the other side. Straight back, abs engaged. Very gently push those hips forward. Again, option to roll the mat if you need a little extra padding. We're right here. Perfect. Front knee stays behind toe. My right leg is forward. I'm bringing that left arm up. Right forearm on knee and leaning it over. Perfect. We're holding it right here. This feels amazing on our side. Great job. Good. Inhale up center. Exhale, relax to the side. Awesome. Inhale center. Exhale to the side. One last time. Good. Inhale center. And exhale, hands outside of that foot. Curl that back toe under. And we're coming back into a plank. Good. When you're ready, drop those knees. Whoop. Come into a tabletop position. So knees are right under hips, wrists right under shoulders. Our spine is perfectly straight and neutral. We're going to do a couple cat-cows here. So as we inhale, we sink our belly buttons down towards the floor. Our gaze rises and we see that sink in our lower back, tailbone pointed up. Exhale, we round our backs. Gaze drops right around to your knees. Tailbone points down. Inhale, belly button drops. Exhale. Big deep breaths here. Inhale, belly button drops. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to that neutral spine in tabletop position. Maybe we sway left and right, whatever feels good for your body. And then all we're going to do from here, we're going to press those big toes together, widen those knees just a tad bit. And then we're going to push our bums back on our heels into child's pose. So from here, all we're going to do is allow our forehead to touch mat and relax all the way down, creeping those fingertips up higher on the mat to deepen this stretch. Take a few deep, calming breaths here. Wonderful. Good. So really focus on those big, deep belly breaths. We're going to inhale, shift upward into what is called a cobra. So some may not be able to go quite as high like this. We should never feel discomfort in our lower back, okay? So an option here would come to forearms. So it's right here. If you would like to deepen it, you're all the way up, shoulders away from ears. So it's right here. Perfect. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, push it back into child's pose. Inhale back forward into cobra. Good. Exhale, push back into child's pose. So you're going to go through your own breath at your own pace, completing this. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, pushing back into child's pose. Wonderful job. Couple more of these. You want to hear yourself breathe throughout these. Last inhale. And exhale. Good. For this next inhale, come into a tabletop position. Perfect. Maybe we wiggle left and right as we did before. A couple circular motions with our hips. This feels awesome on our lower back. Good. And once again, option to come side to side. We're going in a supine position. Let me tilt the camera here a little bit. Supine position meaning lying on our backs. Perfect. So we're in a supine position. What we're going to do, we're going to cross over that back leg away from the camera over that opposite knee. And then from here, with your ankle right underneath your knee, palms face down out towards the side of your bum, all we're going to do is lift those hips up. Ideally, from your knee to your shoulders is a straight line. If you do not have that hip flexibility, you can come up right here, whatever feels right for you. And then we're coming down. So we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Typically during strength exercises, I always say you exhale when you do the most work, which is typically raising the hips. But because this is more so about mobility and breath, we're doing opposite. Because as you do this, I want you to think every time you inhale, your belly gets bigger and you draw in more air. And exhale, everything kind of shrinks down. Good, couple more breaths here. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Keeping this ankle over knee, what we're going to do, we're going to grab, tilt that knee forward, and then we're grabbing behind our hamstring. We're going to hold it right here, deepening that stretch in this hip that is bent. Hold it right here. Try and keep those ankles in dorsiflexion, meaning 90 degrees, or pointing back towards our forehead. Perfect. Take a few deep breaths here. Looking wonderful, guys. Extend that leg up to deepen it even a little bit more. You're almost rid of me for the day. Very nice. And relax down. Perfect. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So, the leg that is closer to the camera crosses over the opposite knee. And then we're inhaling up, raising hips, squeezing glutes. Exhale, relax down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Very nice. Keep going. Two more deep breaths here. Inhale, raise hips, squeeze glutes. Exhale down. One more in. And exhale. Perfect. When you're ready, bring that bottom leg to 90 degrees at the knee. Grab behind hamstring and try and relax those shoulders and head all the way down to the mat. Feel this in this front leg, hip, your glutes. Perfect. Hold it right here. Two more deep breaths here. Focus on your body. Feel what is being stretched. And then when you're ready, go ahead and try and extend that leg. And once again, ankles in dorsiflexion. Deepening that stretch and adding a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Looking great. We're almost done. Perfect. All right, go ahead and relax down. Couple more exercises or stretches and then we are done. So once again, ankles are under knees, palms face down out beside our bum, and then we're going to do a couple bridges. So once again, we are coming up, squeezing the glutes, knees to shoulders are a straight line, and then releasing back down. Good. Inhale up. As we exhale, I want it super slow, coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. This is kind of a rolling bridge, so to speak. Your tailbone is the very last thing to hit ground. And as soon as it does, I want us to inhale, lift those hips up again. Do that bridge. This will help slow down your exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, we're going to extend that leg that is closest to the camera and then shift our hips over for a very, very gentle spinal twist. So we are right here. We're extending this arm that's closer to the camera out in a straight line, and then this opposite arm comes backward. We're glancing over that backward arm. Very nice. Again, this is a very gentle spinal twist. Perfect. And then from here, we're coming back center. So gaze glances straight up. We're rolling those hips to the side. And then we are shifting our entire body off to the side. So knees are stacked, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Relaxing that arm. What we're going to do is a nice big chest opener. We're finishing with this, and then we're going to do the exact same opposite side. So we're raising this top arm up towards the ceiling, and then allowing it to fall back all the way. You may find your shoulders opening up towards the ceiling. That's okay. This is a wonderful chest stretch. Good. Hold it here. Couple more deep breaths here, and we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Good. Inhale, engage abs. Bring that arm center once again. Come to the side. Gently push yourself up. And we're going to do the same thing the opposite side. So, shift over. Wonderful job. So, we're extending that bottom leg. Excuse me, we're in supine position. And then we're crossing over our top leg towards the camera if you switched sides. And then your top arm falls backward, and then your front arm comes up. So you're in a T with your arms, and you're glancing over those fingertips on the back arm. Very gentle spinal twist on the opposite side. Great job. Perfect. Engage those abs. Gaze comes center right above you. And then we are bringing those knees together. Perfect. And then all of us are going to shift. So our knees, our hips, our shoulders all shift off to the side to where we are lying on our side. Very nice. That top arm comes up. And we allow it to fall backward for an awesome chest stretch. Once again, you may find your shoulders opening up towards the ceiling, along with your glutes. Great job, almost done. And then when you're ready, engage those abs. Arm comes center. We shift back towards the front and do a side push-up coming center. Wonderful job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job today, guys. I see I went over by a few minutes. I apologize. I hope you enjoyed this deep stretch class. I know I did, and I hope you feel nice and limber, but really great job. Thank you for taking the time today to stretch with me. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon for class 12 to 12:30 TBC, but if not, I hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your week and take care.